What's up, everybody? It's HBT, man, with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm here with the man in the mask, my man, Max Savage. What's going on, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's good to see you this afternoon. And Max Savage, tomorrow, man, you're going to be working it out. You coming for some tag team titles. I know you have a different partner than what previously you was going to have. Your brother, Monster Malcolm, was going to be in the match with you, but Monster Malcolm, unforeseen circumstances, he cannot make it. He will not be at the show, but there's nothing wrong with Monster Malcolm. He just, something came up and he can't be at the show. But tomorrow, my man, Max Savage will be replacing his brother, trying to win these titles with another tag team partner. And let everybody know who your tag team partner is, Max.
So we've been talking. It's not official,
right?
But his name's Bradley Riot, and we have history. But from what we've been talking about, we're putting all that beside us, and we're gonna win these tag titles together.
All right, man. All right, sounds good to me. So you have that challenge coming up, and that will be against Roosh, Rushi, and well, he calls himself. Yeah, that's what he calls himself, right? Rushi. Yeah. So the NGs, man, the NGs be Rushi and a mystery partner tomorrow. So Rushi, one of the guys from the NGs, will be involved in that match. I don't know who it is, but I'm pretty sure you're ready for the challenge. I've seen you, man. I've seen you a few different times, and you are always explosive. When you and your brother get together, man, you guys very explosive. But I look forward to seeing you and your new partner, Brian, man. You guys get in there and pretty much take care of business. And I know, like you said, you guys have had history and everything, but I'm pretty sure you guys can put it to a side, put that aside, and take care of the business at hand.
Oh yeah, and Rushi don't know what he's messing with, and I don't care who his tag partner is.
Right.
I'm ready, and me and Bradley is ready. So,
okay.
And I promised everybody this: we're gonna be the new tag champs.
All right, man. All right. Hey, look, I have no reason to doubt you. Only thing I can really say is, man, Rushi is a tough customer. There's no doubts about it. He's a big man. He is a big man, but if anybody, man, can take down a monster, it's you. It's you. I mean, you're incredible, man. I love your work. Straight up.
Thank you, man.
Let's see. Give me just a second here. But yeah, I love your work, man. You guys put in some serious work, man. You train hard. You came up in a situation where you had to train hard. I mean,
I mean, I'm going to let everybody know this straight up.
Max, can you hear me?
Yeah, you went out for a minute. I was about to go back to talking.
Okay, yeah, you could have just went ahead and talked. Yeah, somebody called me. I didn't I had my ringer off when I was doing One Man Army a little bit earlier. But somebody was they was trying to call me, some spam or whatever. But I forgot to turn put it on silent so nobody can call me. So give me a second, continue to talk. Go ahead and talk a little bit about your career. Let everybody, man, know how long you've been in this business, how long you've been doing this thing, man. And we do got some comments, and we will go to those comments, guys. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna get off camera just for a second, but I'm here, man. Go ahead and continue to talk.
All right, so I've been in this business for 4 years now. I mean, I've had my fair share of battles. I mean, I've had trouble with RWO, which they're gonna be there this Saturday, which I hope they don't interrupt my match, because I've had trouble with them, and they always target me, and it's kind of nerve-wracking me, really. And
right,
it's been so hard lately because I've been to different shows, and they always target me, always.
Okay. All right, I see Ray Underwood in the house, Richie Matthews in the house, Green Randall's in the house, and my man 20 Charity, my buddy 20 Charity Kindmaster is in the house. Well, I will get to your comments in just a moment. But yeah, if RWO shows up, I'm pretty sure you will be able to handle that. We're going to do what we can to make sure they don't interfere in this match. So if they got something to say to you, they can say that a little later because, look, you guys have a match to contend with, and you're going to start off the show. And the reason I started the show off with you guys, the reason that we put those matches in order like that is because you guys are explosive. I know you guys are going to pretty much get the crowd going. And your brother had some serious words with Rushi, man, at the TV taping a couple months ago. But hey, you was right there, and like you have your brother's back. And you know, so I know something right there is going to happen. And you've had trouble with your partner, man. But you, like I said, you guys, I'm sure, is going to put together your differences and go in there and take care of business. And RWO, I'm pretty sure they're going to have something to say to you guys sometime in the show, or they might even try to interfere. But like I said, man, you know, I want you guys focused. I want you guys to get in there and take care of business tomorrow, man. And the thing with RWO, whenever it happens, it happens. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be ready with that because, like you said, you had a lot of trouble with them, and you're not playing around. You there to take care of business. And when your brother come back, and then all three of you guys, if it takes all three of you guys or whatever in a small faction or whatever to deal with this RWO thing, I'm pretty sure you guys will, man. You know, but that's just me speaking out, you know, making an assumption that you guys make a faction. It might just be you and Malcolm. Because, you know, you and Monster Malcolm, you guys came up together. You guys have fought with each other. You guys have fought against each other. So, man, hey, you guys ready to bring the action, man. You guys right there are going to be popping people in the mouth and see if they're going to back up and see if they're going to stand. And, man, I tell you what, against you two, you know, I've seen how you guys fight, how you guys bring it to people. It's hard to stand up to a punch from Max and Monster Malcolm straight up. But you told me this guy, Brian, man, I haven't seen him. And I talked to one man Army about him. I talked to a couple people about him. They say he is really good. And you told me he was really good. And I believe that. So this first time I'm seeing it. So, man, hey, it's going to be a welcome sight. I can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow, man.
Me, Malcolm, and Bradley all came up in training together.
Okay.
I mean, what I've seen in Bradley, is like,
okay.
He's really good. Like, what can I say? And
right.
I'm not going to lie. He's beat me multiple times. I've only beat him once. So,
okay. Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
like
that tells me a lot right there, Max. And as good as you are, and you tell me you only beat him once, he beat you multiple times. Wow, man, I can't wait.
Man, I can't lie, you know, he has.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad that he's teaming up with you, man. And you know, you guys are putting your differences aside to go for these titles because this right here is going to be a real tag team division. And man, we're gonna make sure there's gonna be some very good opponents to come after whoever wins that title. If you and Bradley take it home, hey man, you know, hey, I wish you guys well in the future. If Rushi and his tag team partner, whoever will be out of the NGs, man, I wish them well all the way through too. But yeah, I look forward to a great matchup, man. You know, you got 4 young guys that's going to come in there. At least Rushi, I'm thinking he's going to come in there with a young lion like himself. I mean, you, him, and Bradley. I'm not sure how old Bradley is, but I know you, him, and Malcolm pretty much in that same age range. And I'm pretty sure Bradley kind of young too, probably, right?
Yeah, he's kind of young.
Yeah, so you guys are all young lions, and man, you know, it's going to be fast and it's going to be furious. And you know, Rushi, that's a big guy, man. He's a big guy and he moves very quick. But I am so impressed with the talent that each and every one of you guys have and the dedication that you have in this game and wanting to make everything better. But man, this right here, you guys can start off a legacy, man. Whoever wins these tag team titles, we don't know how far this thing can go because you guys can do something that we rarely see in wrestling today. I mean, tag team wrestling. I knew you're a young guy, man. You know, I've been around a lot longer than you have. You know, even probably older than your parents. But you know, I've been watching wrestling since the early '70s, and wrestling it was mainly tag team wrestling, which drove wrestling when it boils down to it. Outside of whoever had the World Heavyweight Championship, the second main championships were those tag team belts, and everybody had a great tag team division, and people came out to see those tag teams. It's because I think it's the nature of who we are as men, Max. People like to see you hanging with your boy, with your homie or whatever. They love to see you with people like that, because they, guys, we hang out with each other, man. We try to have that camaraderie with each other, and people like seeing that. So I think it's going to be good for wrestling, and that's something that we're going to try to build on, especially if you two guys ended up getting the titles, or if Roosh and his partner get the titles. We definitely going to go ahead and build that thing up. But I'm sure you got singles aspirations too. But I know you're loyal, and you're going to be loyal to your partner, and you're going to go after what needs to be done to get these titles, man.
I mean, you're right. It's kind of hard for me to trust Bradley because how much history we have.
Right,
but
right.
I am putting my trust in him.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever happens, I can promise this: if we win them, y'all will have real fighting champs. But if they win them, let's just be honest. They're cowards. I mean, come on.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So, yeah, either way it go, I'm pretty sure you're going to go back after them if they win them. But, man, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Unless something else happens and you go off singles, or you decide to team up with your brother, or you go ahead and continue on with Bradley. But, man, we look forward to that. We look forward to that. This thing coming up here real soon, man, tomorrow. And, wow, man. Where else do you have anything else coming up outside of CMW tomorrow? Anything coming up in the future? I know you have work down there with my man Jackie Owens down at SWA Wrestling.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite
places. Last time I was
places.
there, I faced Tower for the New Blood Championship.
Right.
And on the 29th, I'm pretty sure I'm booked, but not totally sure. But if I'm not, I'm going to help with ring announcing and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we will be down there on the 29th too. I know I will be. Hopefully, Christopher will be down there with me too, because we always go together. Sometimes when our schedules conflict, we don't, but we definitely going to try to get on down there on the 29th. And Jackie and Scott Green and all those guys are somebody that we look forward to working with here in the future. And that's going to be like a collaboration thing that's going on with CMW and probably down there at SWA. So we will be looking forward to that, man. But yeah, SWA is a great place, man. It was so good to see you guys there, man, because look, talent wise, you guys need to be seen. You're young, everything. Continue doing what you do. And tomorrow, man, hey, all I can really say is best. I'm not gonna say best of luck or anything like that. I'm not really one of these people. Oh, best of luck. Good luck to you or whatever. Well wishes. That's all I can really say. Because, man, if when it boils down to it, if it's you and Monster Malcolm, it's hard for anybody. Believe me, it would be hard for anybody to pick against you guys. I told Chris when I first saw you two, that was about 6-7 months ago that when we did the TV tape, and I'm like, man, those guys are incredible. You need to see them. They are outstanding. I believe in you guys. And man, I don't know who Roosh brings with him, but I know it's going to be a battle. But I tell you what, I think you two guys can take care of business in there, man. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys can't get in there and get it done.
Oh yeah, and this past couple months, I've been waiting for this moment. I worked my butt off, like, for everything I've earned,
Right.
And finally, I'm getting a shot to show what I'm really capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I'm bringing Bradley into the spotlight too, because he deserves it too.
Right.
And it does kind of hurt that I'm not doing it with my own brother, but I understand the circumstances.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do, man. Things in life like that pops up, and yeah, he's got to take care of that business too. We all love wrestling, and we like to put things to the side, and we like to sacrifice for it. But man, when it comes down to family, hey, we got to take care of that business. Straight up. All right, Charity says, hey, what's going on, Charity? All right, Ray Underwood, what's up, brother? What's up, my man? Richie Matthews, sup, Harry, sup, Max. All right.
What's up, man?
All right, Green Roundel, if Bradley and Max win the titles, will he continue to tag with Bradley and defend the titles, or will Malcolm take Bradley's place? That right there might happen. It might be Malcolm. It might be Malcolm and Max, and that's one thing he will have that he will have that option to pretty much have put the belt with Malcolm. That's one thing that me and Scott Green and Christopher Burton will put that in place, because it was supposed to be him and Monster Malcolm versus Roosh and his mystery partner. But it depends. You know, if Bradley want to stay in there with Max, and those two can get along, and Max want to continue to keep Bradley as his tag team partner, we will keep it that way. But if he wants to go ahead and give it to Monster Malcolm, but we will immediately have a rematch, or we will have a match with Monster Malcolm and Max going up against, you know, Rushi and his partner to see, see how that plays out. But I have no problem with that, because Monster Malcolm, he's a worthy tag team partner, man. He's incredible. I love this kid. Max's brother, man, he is incredible in that ring. Very outstanding. One of the best I've seen. And I'm telling you, as far as, and I am not just talking about on the indies. He could be one of the best in the business. And I'm talking all the way up to AEW, WWE, and TNA.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's incredible. I love Monster Malcolm. All right. Glenn White says, "Sup, Harry? We know wrestling is in the house. What's up, Glenn White? Glad that you on, man, rocking with us. All right, Max. But yeah, Max definitely have that option. That's one thing I was going to let him know, that he has that option. If they win the titles, that is one of the stipulations that they have. Even if they do a 3-man, either one of the two could defend the titles, and that's the way NG's does it, and no problem with Max and his partner doing that too. So straight up. But Max, you got anything else to say, man, before we get on off of here?
With that topic right there, I just want to see how things go, really.
Yeah.
And I know he's my brother. I know that. But let's just be honest. There's been a lot of stuff coming up with him lately.
Oh, yeah.
And if I put the title back on him, how am I going to know if I'm going to have my tag partner there, you know?
That's true. So, yeah, man, I mean, and your brother, man, one thing about your brother, too, your brother he's one of these guys, he like and you are, too. You guys like to jump in people's faces, man. If you guys are annoyed with somebody, you guys like to jump in people, singles, and things like that. So that's one thing you guys got to do. Once you guys get those tag titles, y'all gonna have to dedicate yourselves and say, okay, let's try to stay away from some of this other business unless people get in our face, or if it's a friend of ours who's been attacked or whatever that needs our help. You guys gonna have to make the decision on that, because I know you and Max, y'all are two of the quickest I've seen that likes to speak up and pretty much handle foolishness when it gets set off, when things happen and you guys think is an injustice or whatever. You always have other guys' backs, and I appreciate that. I definitely admire that by both of you. But yeah, you guys get those tag titles, man. I want you guys to concentrate on that and making it the best thing going in wrestling today. I want you guys to be the top tag team. I want everybody in the Carolinas talking about, hey, Max Savage and Max Savage and Monster Malcolm, or Max Savage and Bradley, Max and Bradley, man, the things that they're doing. So whoever gets those titles and whichever set of you guys want to be that main topic, want to be that main tag team, hey, it's going to be up to you guys to make it work. Straight up.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right, man.
Yeah.
And another thing is, with me and Bradley winning the tag titles, I know Malcolm's going to kind of look at me different. Like, how could you just replace me? And it's just the truth. I had to.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You had to do what you had to do. And that's just part of growing up, man. That's just part of being a man. Both of you guys are young men, and that's just something that you have to do. I mean, this is your profession. This is the profession that you guys chose, and you have to take the opportunities when you get them, because the opportunities are short, few in between in this business. You know that. And Malcolm, like I said, if you have to talk to him that way, he's going to have to come to that realization, even if he's going to be hurt, maybe for a little while, a couple days, whatever. He's gonna have to deal with it straight up. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in, man, rocking with us. And if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're over on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. Do the same thing if you're on Twitch. And if you're on X, man, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. And this right here will be going down in Lawrence County, man. Lawrence County State Park off of State Road is on 409 Recreational Drive, but State Park Road or what I think it's State Park Road, or is it State Road or whatever. I think it's State Park. But you come down that road and hey, you'll hit it, put it in your GPS. But Lawrence County Park, man, Lawrence County Park, this match will be going down, and a whole bunch of other great matches. Man, you don't want to miss it. We're gonna have like 9 or 10 matches, I think. But it should be a great night of wrestling. We starting at 6 p.m. It's kicking off at 6 p.m. Doors will be opening at 5. So many people in the park, and I know there's gonna be people straggling in from the park, but that's okay too. The more eyes we get on the product, the best, the better, So we will have some people, I'm sure, that's gonna just walk on up in there, but that's okay too. But Max, man, I appreciate you coming on. Hey, giving us your thoughts on what's going down tomorrow, or how you want it to play out, and to letting us know, man, about Bradley, and giving us your thoughts on your brother Monster Malcolm too. But guys, we will see you later. Talk to you soon. Stay straight up.
Thank you for having me, man.
All right, no problem. Peace.
Peace, man.